The new Erling Haaland and Clash of Clans crossover event has begun, and today I'm going to show you the best way to use the Haaland troop and also how you can win 50,000 gems in Clash of Clans. Here is the first look at the new troop, the Barbarian Kicker. I'm just going to call it Haaland. So puts the soccer ball on the ground and then shoots it, and it targets the nearest defense. And look at this, at max level does 3,153 damage. That is insane, and then becomes a melee troop shortly afterwards. Now, if you're wondering what the range of it is, as far as I can tell, it is the exact same range as the Flame Flinger. I tested it on the Mortar, and the Mortar will shoot back, but the Mortar's not doing that much damage, so it's fine anyway. But let's get into battle with this troop and show you the 3 best use cases. This right here is probably the easiest use case. We're going to use this, the Haaland, I should say. As you can see, we zoom in and have a look at that penalty kick. Using the Haaland to remove air defenses for your air spam attacks. Now, whether it be E-Dragons or Super Dragons, Super Dragons probably makes more sense. Because generally with Super Dragons, so obviously you use a Super Troop slot with the Super Dragon. And if you could bring rocket balloons, you would snipe off the air defenses. But then you can't bring the Super Wall Breaker as well, because that's 3 Super Troops. So by bringing it the Haaland instead of the rocket balloon, you can afford to bring the Super Wall Breaker as well, so you can essentially minimalize 1 Super Troop slot. But I'm going to show you it with the E-Dragons here instead. E-Dragons, really strong at Town Hall 16. You don't see a lot of use with it because the Root Riders are stronger, but if you are using E-Dragons, kudos to you, and you'll definitely enjoy this troop. Now, if you didn't see it in the info screen at the start, the troop is 12 housing space, which is a considerable amount. For instance, that is more than a rocket balloon, but it won't go down to a SAM, obviously, so there are benefits to that. These E-Drag chains are insane through the core of this base. Gotta love E-Dragons. God, I really like E-Dragons. I wish more people used it. It's probably my favorite spam army in the game, but it does take a fair bit of skill. Have a look at this last E-Dragon chain. Boom! Gets rid of the Queen. Unfortunately, I thought the Lightning might get rid of both of these defenses. Instead, left both of them 1 HP. But you can see that by bringing the Barbarian Kicker, by bringing the Haaland, you can make your E-Dragon or Super Dragon, whatever air spam you're doing, you can make the lives of your troops way easier on the funnel. This one does end up being a 3-star. Let's jump in to the next use case, which is my favorite of the lot. We are coming in with Zap Titan here, but any similar army, this will work. In fact, this would work for most armies in the game. I love this idea for the Haaland troop. So, gonna come in, we're gonna Zap Quake the Monolith and the Eagle. Pretty good value, but with Zap Titan, when you Flame Flinger the Town Hall, you do need to Quake the Town Hall. You do need to activate the Town Hall, but then you're also committing your Siege Machine to it. But this is a really smart way around it. So we're doing the Warden Walk on the top side here. I wonder if most of you have figured out what's about to happen. So Warden is going to get rid of the Wizard Tower, and then the Jelly will run out, and we're going to start shooting every sort of building. So the Warden's going to go up for the gold storage, taking that down. The Jelly is shooting the gold storage for some reason. I thought the Jelly was meant to shoot defenses. Alas, it does not. And then the Warden shoots the Town Hall once, activates it as a defense. We put down the 2 Haalands, and it 2-shots the Town Hall. I mean, in the past, we used a Flame Flinger, and it took what, a minute and a half to take down the Town Hall? Now, just bring 2 Haalands and it can take down the Town Hall like that. Even better if you can Earthquake the Town Hall, then you don't have to wait like I did. But yeah, now we can bring the Siege Barracks. In the bottom side of the funnel, we've got the 2 Peckers and the King with all the Wizards going to set an elite funnel. I love these Titans, by the way, walking out of the base. You cannot put brains in a Titan, unfortunately. It's not possible to do. Gonna pop the Warden ability in 1 second. Just waiting for the Warden to step in range of the Root Riders, because we need these Root Riders to open up all the walls in the base. But yeah, this, I think, has a lot of potential. Doesn't necessarily have to be with Zap Titan. You could do this with Super Bowler Smash. You could do this with any army that's like ground with healers, or even maybe Zap Root Rider. If you Quake the Town Hall, bring like 5 or 6 kickers, Haalands, I am going to get better at this. Bring 5 or 6 of them, take out a few of the defenses in the way, and then finish off the Town Hall. I mean, they 2-shot the Town Hall. There is no other way to put it. It is ridiculous. I'm still sitting on 3 of them here, so I do bring 5 with this army comp, just in case there is a few defenses in front of the town hall, just to be safe with it. But, I mean, you're always going to get value with this troop, because you can snipe the back end buildings. This base is completely crushed. Let's jump into the next one. The next attack is a little bit freaky. Why only bring 5 of them when you can bring 26 of them? So I'm going to zap out the Eagle and the Monolith here. Basically, you always want to go for the Eagle with this army comp. You'll see why in a second. Now, have a look at this. So the Tesla activated before the Haaland was in range of the Wizard Tower, so it switched. Whereas when you put the Haaland in range of the Wizard Tower, it does not switch. Either case, though, it will get rid of the Tesla. It's a pretty handy melee troop, but it's really not that strong as a melee troop. All of the ability in this comes from the... I don't know what the ability's called. Let's just call it the penalty kick, the free kick, whatever you want to call it. Look at it. Just sniping it. All the... not so great defenses will go down 1 hit. So like your mortars, cannons, archer towers, air defenses will all go down 1 hit. And then all the major defenses will go down 2 hits. You see, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful to watch, isn't it? Now, they don't get any more value than that. The defensive queen is going to pick them all off, but that's okay. I've created a massive funnel, and now we're going to come in with a huge hero push. I do use one last Haaland on the bottom there, not because I need to funnel out the air defense, but because I need to funnel out this army camp here, so we get it to get rid of the army camp, and that way my king should go inside the base. We've got the log launcher, because I got no super wall breakers with this army, just mass Haalands. We pop the king ability here. Unfortunately, the ricochet cannon is locked onto my queen, so I pop the queen ability. We get the healers, though. I've got 2 rages with this, so it's not like we're in a bit of trouble. We've got 3 healers to keep them all alive. My warden ability goes off, unfortunately, half a second late, because I wanted to get the Yetis in the warden ability. Maybe I did. I genuinely can't tell if I got the Yetis in the warden ability. I think I got one of them in and the other not. The king's about to go down here. The queen has already popped her ability. So she, I'm pretty sure, will not quite get the town hall. But remember, we're sitting on 11 Haalands. So we spread a few of them around the base. I should have froze the town hall earlier here, because my queen could have done some damage to the town hall. But now we're kind of left with an awkward warden walk here. And it's not a warden with the fireball, so not going to do insane damage. So we're just sitting on these last couple of Haalands. Keep in mind, I haven't deployed my Royal Champion. I mean, no need at this point. So I'm going to get rid of the air defense and the Warden altar there. We get a headhunter down. And now we use our last 2 Haalands to finish off the Town Hall. I'm not sure I needed both. No, I did need both. There you go. And how cool is that? We just took down a max 16 with mass Haaland. Zap spells, get rid of the eagle, make sure it doesn't activate early, and then you set a funnel with your Haalands and then go straight through the middle. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Really sorry if I'm not, but I'm sure you're all asking, how do you win 50,000 gems? Now, I wish I could have showed you this in-game like we normally do, but it wasn't ready at the time of recording, so this is the best I can do for you all. I hope you can bear with me, because it's really exciting here. So, there's a bunch of challenge levels, and they're going to come out every 2 days, and by the look of it, there's at least 12 challenge levels throughout the month. You'll get the various rewards from it, whether it be ores, clan capital housing, or decorations that are specific to the event. But this here is the best part, the last dot point. In addition to the challenge levels, you'll also be able to climb the leaderboards, uniquely designed for challenge levels 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. And for the most dedicated attackers, #1 spot on the leaderboards is 50,000 gems. So clearly there's going to be a way to do these challenges to rank people, whether it's by how quickly you do it, how many troops you don't use, how many spells you don't use. I don't know. We'll find out as it happens. We'll keep you posted as best we can on the channel. But how cool is that? And that's it for today's video. If you've got any questions, pop them down below. If you'd like to see the best way to use the Erling Haaland troop at every town hall level, let me know down in the comments and we'll put a video together. This was all a bit last minute, so I just put those 3 replays together for you all. But if you want one for every single town hall level, let us know and we'll get on it right away.